shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Hart. He's checked in for Houston. Daniel House comes in for Eric Gordon. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
The offensive rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Leonard, shoots from the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
And Junior throws it down. Well, we aren't that far into this NBA season, but you have to be excited, Greg, about the way that Junior has performed so far.
He's hit the ground running and been an immediate factor. The way he moves and acts on the court doesn't look like a rookie. Hopefully he continues to build off this solid start. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Westbrook. Here is House. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the triple. And James Harden with the three.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
George against Harden. The 19-foot shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Leonard, the pass to Beverly, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the...
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. The big group substitution here. Junior's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Daniel House comes in for Eric Gordon. James Harden, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Patterson. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamet. Rockets trail by 13. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Cobb is out there with Junior, and it's House in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's in there. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Houston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Junior. Nice D from Junior. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, then it was a great one to watch. But they were, unfortunately, on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
George looking around. Outside Williams. Over Westbrook. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by George. Williams has got 8 points.
This guy is just a professional scorer. Lou Williams gets to the mid-range.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And subs in a whole new 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Reggie Jackson out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Shamet in at the 3 side. Rivers in the corner. Good on the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Khan. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Montrezl Harrell, a fiery competitor, plays the game for us with a lot of emotion.
He does, Kevin. You think about his time playing in Houston. He struggled a little bit. He stewed on the bench, got a reputation as a little bit of a hothead. But look what happens in the new system in L.A. The chemistry with Lou Williams. He settles him down a little bit. This city and this organization and his teammates have brought out the best in him.
The Rockets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Patterson. And Georgia subbed in for Landry Shamet. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
For the lead, Harden, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Harden against Beverly. George hacks a two-pointer. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden way outside. Paul George grabs the miss. Now Beverly. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, this is huge for Austin Rivers. When he's making an impact defensively, it lifts his team.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Cobb is out there with Junior, and it's Rivers in at the point.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 2. Jackson passes to Zubac. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Harden inside the three-point line. Again, the Rockets score.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Outside, George. Over Gordon. George, no good. The Rockets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Gordon, the pass to Junior. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's good from long range. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
For the Rockets, PJ Tucker. That free throw good from Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
George passes to Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's the first, and that brings them within single digits.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Landry Shamet, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Paul George. Westbrook can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The best scorers in the game have the ability to get to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard lives there.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in, and so he hits both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're ahead by 6. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Westbrook passes to Harden. From past the arc. Here's Junior. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Money!
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 14 feet away. Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. Some solid defensive work there from Junior. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. Rivers surveying the D. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever they're